Time to see what this is, if it's positive or negative. Alright, so on my way to our third attempt at IUI, but this is only going to be the second full cycle if it works. So this is just the ultrasound check to see how my follicles are doing. I was put on more medication this month to help them grow, so double the medication. I definitely did feel moody on it. I felt hot flashes. I felt really low mood. I wasn't sleeping as good. It was letrozole that I was on. And so with double medication, I definitely felt some effects. It wasn't terrible, but I definitely didn't like the feeling. But I also don't feel like my follicles got very big. I don't know. I could be wrong, but they don't feel very big. So we'll see if we're able to do the second actual attempt this time. The first time I did this, I had Peter with me. Second time I had my mom with me who was visiting from out of town. And this time I just came by myself. Because I don't know, at this point I kind of know what to expect with the ultrasound. It's like a 5-minute appointment just to see where it's at. So gas is filled up, so now I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
For so long we've begged for an open womb, for a miracle to happen right before our eyes.
I am walking away slightly encouraged. So my left side decided to take a break this month, but my right side has 3 really, really great size follicles, which I'm very surprised by, I guess, because I just didn't really, before I was feeling like my follicles were big. I wasn't really feeling it right now, but they are, I got 121 and 222. They did explain to me that my risk for multiples is higher this month because of the 3 really good size follicles. They'll call me later today, and if later today it's good to go, then I'll give myself the Avidril ovulation shot tonight and then be back here in 2 days. So hopefully I get the call that they say it's good to go. I'm willing to take that risk, and I know it is a risk. I told her, I was like, we've been trying for been married for 12 years and been trying for 11 years, so I'm all for it. Let's just try it. So we'll find out later today if they let me go for it. Time to call Peter and tell him what they had said. Cautiously optimistic right now. Cautiously, very cautiously, because last time I was so excited and then they canceled it. Hey, so I think it's good news. Again, last time I thought it was gonna be good and then they canceled it. So I have no follicles on my left side, but I have 3 really good looking follicles on my right. They want them to be over 18, and I have 121 and 2 22s.
Oh boy.
So they're the reason they were cautious is they're you were really high risk of multiples. And she's like, how tall are you? And I'm like, I'm 5'4". And she's like, I'm like, and a half. And she's like, all right, gotta get the half inch. She's like, your torso is so tiny that if you have 3, it really would be hard. But you might not. It's still a low risk. It's still a low chance. But he might abandon the cycle because of that.
Yeah.
So but they said that he'll probably just ask that I'm aware, and I said I'm fully aware and I'm fully okay with it. So anyways, and my endometrium lining was super good. She's like, oh my goodness. And last time I think it was at 5 and now it's at 10, and they want it to be at least 8. Hopefully they let me go through with it, and hopefully we have twins. I just want twins. That'd be great.
Yeah, not triplets.
Yeah, triplets might be a little much, but I'm okay with it. There's been people my size before, I'm sure, that have had triplets and been able to handle it.
He's gonna have to be induced a little early.
I have to be induced early. They'd have to probably be in the NICU for a little bit. I have to be on bed rest for the last couple months. Yeah, it wouldn't be convenient. I say we just go for it, don't you?
Obviously all the numbers sound good.
I had one last time that was a 21 and an 18, and nothing happened. It's still a low chance that it's gonna happen. All of them would happen. Yeah. So
But you got more chances.
more chances. So I'm hopeful. I didn't want 4, because if I had 4 follicles that size, they definitely would have canceled it, I think. But 3,
They're thinking about it.
they're like, so he's, I guess, out of town this week, but they still got to call and check with him, and then they'll let me know. So they said it was a go, and we can try this month. So here we are. Gonna go do it.
Pray this works.
Yep. Yeah, I want this to work because I'm kind of done with this timing of everything. It really stinks.
Through all the pain of waiting, the desperate prayers you're praying, you've chosen the least of these, invited them into family.
Everything looks good. About to go.
What a difference you've been making. No, nothing here is wasted. God will
Yeah.
redeem.
I don't know. You're like, did you get a tag?
Oh, God will redeem everything.
Time to see what this is, if it's positive or negative. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be negative.
So negative.
I know. So okay, so we had our second successful attempt for the IUI. So you have all this work to get, you know, your husband's sample, and then they wash it. It takes like about an hour for them to wash it, stick it up a catheter in me, and this time they couldn't get the catheter all the way up, and then I felt like the sample was dribbling out of me, and I'm like, why did I do this? Like, why am I taking these fertility drugs? And yeah.
But she did show us, like, on the tube, like, how far it went in, how far she wanted to go.
Yeah.
It was only, like, about a ½ inch difference.
Here's the catheter. So this is the part to go in. Usually we like to get it up all the way to here.
Yeah.
I didn't quite get it there.
Oh, okay.
So I was probably more down like right here.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
it's still up, but not as far as I like to get it to really get it in there.
Yeah.
But some people's cervixes are smaller too, so it just depends on
Yeah.
what exactly was going on. So
My cervix is up higher.
and it seemed to slide in when I hit that one spot finally
Yeah.
a little bit and go in better. So hopefully.
Yay.
But of course, no hot tub.
Yeah.
No heating pad.
Yeah.
No ibuprofen.
Yeah.
No pools or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And for a week.
I was just frustrated, and yeah, so it didn't work the first time, and so I don't know, this time I really wasn't like confident, but I had really good follicles, so I mean, we'll see.
So Lisa wanted to go through this really quick just before I head off to work, and we just got 3 kids that are with us right now on the bus.
Monday was when I had my follicular ultrasound, and that was the same day we got a call about these 3 kids. Tuesday, these kids came. Wednesday is when we had our IUI. So it was kind of a crazy week, like almost 2 weeks ago at this point. So yeah, exactly 2 weeks ago, we had my follicular scan. 2 weeks ago was when I gave myself the trigger shot. So I figured at this point, if it's gonna be positive, it should show up. I did take a test at cycle day, or 9 days past when I gave myself the trigger shot, and the trigger shot had already gone out of me. So I know that if this has a second line, that it will be.
So she peed on it earlier this morning, but you haven't peeked yet, huh?
No.
Okay.
So anything else you should say before?
Nope, see what it is.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Ah, phooey.
So that should be a second line if you're pregnant, huh?
Yeah. That's just one solid line. Try to get out of the way so you can see it. Okay. It's just one solid line. I know it's blurry. I can show it later. That's just one.
Probably because it's on video mode, so it's audio.
Ah. We are willing to do this one more time. And we can't do it for a little bit because we're actually traveling over my ovulation window a little bit here. So
Got some trips coming up.
Got some trips coming up. So that stinks. I hate this. It's just so much work, and it's like, yeah, I wasn't confident. That stinks. they were afraid there would be triplets and they didn't even want to like continue for that, you know, but I don't know. Going through this though, I feel like I've come more to like peace. Like, okay, I know that we want to, you know, we feel like we've tried everything that we possibly can. We know that no matter what, it's a miracle if we get pregnant. But
we realize there's other things we could do that we just don't want to do. Other fertility options.
Yeah, and I'm not willing to
I'm
do
not saying
IVF.
totally everything. We haven't done everything.
Everything that we're willing to do.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So, we're willing to do this one more time, and then that'll be it.
Maybe we're just meant to be foster parents.
No, and I think either way, we're gonna continue fostering, even if we, you know, get pregnant, because we've been foster parents for almost 4 years now, and we definitely enjoy it, and there's such a need for it, and yeah, we
don't enjoy it all the time, but
no.
It's meaningful. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
Even with the highs and lows, the good and bad,
Yeah.
the struggles, the challenges,
Yeah.
it's worth it. That's
Yeah.
why we keep doing it.
Yeah. All right, you want to wrap this video up?
Thanks for watching. So I wasn't quite the news we were hoping for, but keep praying. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, keep loving on these kids.
See ya. Bye.
No, nothing here is wasted. God will redeem.